Hey everyone, this is Sunbro, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Recently I was watching an anime called No Game, No Life, and they made a lot of references to this game, so I wanted to play it. And I thought, might as well record it for you guys. I played this game ages ago. If you can see, it says 2005. And for anyone wondering, for this game and any emulators I do in the past, I either have owned or still own the games, including this one. So don't freak out. I'm not stealing or anything. No reason to worry. Anyway, let's begin. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. And then I rub my hands together maniacally. Mwah. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Oh, Mia? Oh god, what's her voice gonna be? Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew. Oh god, I'm gonna mess up these voices all the time. Phew, I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Oh, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Wait, shouldn't that, exempt me from helping him? Screw it. Yes! Actually, I kind of owe him my current... oh god, it's starting. I kind of owe my current job to him. I'll ad-lib if I have to. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Dots. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Wait, what's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. And the quotation marks are inside my own head. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Young woman is killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Great. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. God damn it. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And yeah, I realize it was like I said, ad-lib. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Oh God, Judge. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. And, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Nods. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. This is the tutorial. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Phoenix Wright! Okay. Well, the defendant is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot, I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix! Are you seriously? Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name! Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name! I, just forgot. Temporarily. God damn it. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it any time, okay? Remember, to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Sure, court record. Cindy. Got it. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, I saw in the thing, she was hit with a blunt object. I don't even need to read the autopsy report. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you! Thanks! Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? I guess he didn't stutter. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Will you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. Oh, I used to own one of those as a kid, actually. Didn't look exactly like that, but it was close. Anyway, it was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Oh, I don't get a gun. Search the court record button to check the record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I already forgot the voice I did for Larry. Crap. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she'd completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added in evidence. Indeed. She appears to have returned to the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. Now I'm in the other voice. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. What should I do? Well, you want to stop him from answering, then. My client had no idea the victim was seeing another man. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wins. Dude, Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? God damn it. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her and... Oh, crap, went too fast. Get to the bottom of this. Why do some of the parts not let me stop it? Anyway, let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Must have made the wrong choice. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Stop him from answering again. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. It's the best signal ever, Phoenix. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. Got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness testimony that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Rubber, rubber. Reminds me of South Park, sorry.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Suwit to the stand.
It's the murderer!
Yeah, they flat out give it to you, pretty much. But you still gotta prove things. Mr. Suwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes!
Mr. Suwit, you may proceed with your testimony.
I do not even remember the voice I gave this guy during the beginning scene.
Please, tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Alright, let's go. I was going... No, that's... whatever. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Oh wait, I told him not to.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Your Honor?
Oh, the music's getting intense.
Alright, Phoenix, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? I just realized I don't know what any of the buttons are. If I have to use any buttons other than the mouse, I don't know what they are. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony of the witness, or testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? What? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the victim's face!
Okay.
Touch the court record button and point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Okay.
There's a microphone button, but it doesn't work for the DS, so I can't yell. Objection. Uh, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. And now my mouse is not working. Thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment was not working. Uh, but you said you didn't go in. Hold it! The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Oh, crap. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it! 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem a bit strange to you? Present the evidence to contradict him. Oh, the time of death was at 4 p.m. Okay, so back, and then back, and then click. Now present. Okay, now I can do it. Objection! I was a bit late. You found the body at 1 p.m.? Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. I'm so confident now. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, objection! Oh, wait, that's him. No, wait, that's still me. I'm doing hell of the voices. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Sweat. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions.
Okay, I got it. Jeez, don't yell.
Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Yay! Wait, I remember now.
Will you care to give your testimony again?
Okay.
His new testimony.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotaped program. This really is 2005. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Wait, how could the TV be on if there was a blackout? I see. You heard the voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this. I do got this. Alright, time of discovery. Heard the time. I'm not gonna do it on that. Voice saying the time is probably coming from the television. Present. Going to do blackout. Objection! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting you now. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. Well, Eric.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sewit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sewit, the court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem very distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sewit. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please.
Okay then, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon is a statue. The killer used to hit the victim. That must be what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Got you. See through all your crap. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. It's a statue. It says statue. Yeah. Objection! Wait just a moment. Yeah. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, the music got intense. Ah! You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sewit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct.
But he said he saw the time, not heard it. Well, he said he heard it, then he said he saw it, and now he have to hear it.
It's a clock.
Do you have any problems with his testimony? Hell yeah, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Oh, that works too. Clearly a contradiction!
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a table clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I was in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Oh, it's getting anime levels of intense. I can understand why this was in No Game, No Life. I'd forgotten why.
Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewit, sound must have left quite an impression on you. Oh, man. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh. What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
Nig. Gah.
Sorry. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Nig! Gah.
Gross.
Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, sir.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
Whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sewett heard was definitely the clock. A fact which is simply, or a fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock here in court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, I've heard the clock. What are... Goddamn. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sewett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sewett, who still looks horrible, try to talk your way out of this one. You actually said that to him in court. Oh, he's going crazy now. You forget one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, that proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh, crap. That's true.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the victim. Oh, crap. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sewett.
Oh, wait, did I choose the wrong thing? I don't remember. It's been ages since I played this. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. Treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. Failed you. Damn it, what did I do wrong? There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, hey. Not so fast, Mr. Sewett, and the music got intense again. I love this music. Hopefully it is coming through. Hopefully I got the audio right the first time. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. Can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But it doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason the clock would be 3 hours slow? I can, but it's a stretch. Dots. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that proves it, right? find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence. That proves the clock was running slow.
Passport? That's the only thing I can think of, because she was traveling. Objection! No, take that!
I don't know if this is right.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m., it looks like I did it right. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her, her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sweat, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Son of a bitch.
Neg. Oh god, he just had a seizure and died.
Order! Order, I say! A man has just died. Oh my god, that was great. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than I expected. Or than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty. Yes. Confetti for everybody.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Yes.
I thought I screwed up there.
Turns out that Frank Sweat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sweat let himself in to do his dirty work. Love that little thing on his head. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Frustrated, Mr. Sweat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. Bum, bum, bum. August 3rd at 2:32 p.m. District Court Lobby, Defendant, whatever, number 2. So that took 4.5 hours from when the trial began. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. Well, I really do, because, like, I gave up. and then you told me what to do. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Why? Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What the Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a Never mind. It's a Nintendo game, so you can't say slut. Well, I guess you don't necessarily know. But anyway, congratulations, Harry! Wait, Harry? Oh. Harry? Oh no, they're gonna do this? God damn it. Yes, you! I can practice see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. He just completely forgets I'm there. Here, take this as a present. Why is he giving me the murder weapon as a present? Oh, her. Present for me? Wait, wasn't this that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. Keep this as a memento. I don't get crap. Left 4 Dead 2. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. Wait, you're hitting on Mia and you're like sad that your girlfriend's dead. Like, learn to focus. I guess you really can't. Anyway. And she was just playing me. Oh no, he's talking he's talking about the girl. Never mind. Doesn't make you want to cry. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, right? God, it's gonna get annoying. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that'll prove how she felt about him? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, right! What the heck is she talking about? Autopsy report. Her heart was so big, and it had your name tattooed on it. The thinker, because it was his clock. He just said he made it. Take that! Just throw it at him. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just a chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? God damn it, Larry. God damn. You didn't even pay attention to his own trial. This is the clock I made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Apparently he will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that I made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. You never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. Well, I did that because he told me in the cutscene. All we can do is believe them. In order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself, God damn it. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I can never forget you for reasons that I'm not circling with my mouse. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. So indifferent. Say, how about dinner? On me. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, what? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. God damn it. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, why can she not get his name right? She gave me flack about not knowing the victim's name. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's great to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be in the center of another incident. My promise to tell Chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, the end. Brand new episode has been unlocked. Or added. Alright. So, that is going to be it for Phoenix Wright, at least for now. If you enjoyed and want to see more, then next episode will be Turnabout Sisters. All I remember is that it was long. It's not going to be like a one part dealy. It'd be like 3 or something, and I think this was even pretty long. I can't see my recording thing. But anyway, yeah, really hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's a really good game, and I always loved doing the voices when I did it, even back when I played it on a DS. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. That's it for this. Remember to praise the sun, and I will see you all next time.